Hello fans, I'm back with another groundbreaking video that I hope you will all love. It's a song many of you have probably heard before that I'm going to be analyzing very deeply. It's a song called If I Could Make a Living by Clay Walker, and let me give you a little lyric so you know what I'm talking about. If I could make a living out of loving you, I'd be a millionaire in a week or two. Now, I know you've probably all heard that song. You probably all love that song. Well, let's get down into just what all that means. If I can make a living out of loving you, I'd be a millionaire in a week or two. Pretty profound line. And let's look at what the math means on all that. I have it basically broken down for you. If you can see all that, I drew a picture of, I drew the title of the video with hearts because it is a song about love. And I also drew a picture of Mr. Clay Walker. I wrote #1 cowboy Clay Walker because he wears a cowboy hat. But you look at that phrase that I wrote him saying, because of the song, you look at the lyric, if I could make a living out of loving you, I'd be a millionaire in a week or two. That's a lot of love. Look at what he's saying there. Who wants a big hug? And big, of course, written in all capitals to emphasize how big of a hug he would be giving you. Now let's look at that. Let's look at the math. And I've even written there, the math. 1 million bucks. That's a lot of money, folks. No doubt about that. That's a lot of money. Let's look at how many hours are in a day. 24 hours. So how many hours would that mean is in a week, fans? Let's look at the math. 24 times 7. 168. And if we go to the 2-week period, we basically double that. 24 by 14, it's almost double. 335 hours over the 2-week period. So how much money would this guy be making from love? Let's look. 1 million divided by that 168, that's $5,952.38 an hour. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's what I wrote. Can you see all that, fans? And of course, if you look at the 2-week period, it's a little less because it's over 2 weeks, but it's still a great sum of money. $2,985.07 an hour. And I wrote after that, wow, that's a lot of money, because that is a great sum of money. That's more than 10 times what a doctor makes. That's a lot of money, fans. Now let's look. A fan question. People had asked me to make this video. They've been wanting me to make this video for a while, and they had some questions they included that they thought was going to trip me up. How much money is that a minute? And then the fan wrote, haha, this should stump him. And that's all written right there. Well, that would be $99.21 a minute. Gonna take more than that to stump me. That's what I kind of responded back to his question. And if we look at the 2-week period, that would be $49.75 a minute. Wow, that's a good bit of money. How would you like to make that a minute, fans? How would you like to make that much money a minute? All right, and then he had another question. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants, how much is that per second? And he wrote second in all caps to emphasize that he thinks I'm going to get this one wrong. And he even put, hee hee, now I've got him, no way he calculates this. And of course, I'm able to calculate it. $1.65 a second. I'm simply unstumpable. That's what I wrote there. And for the 2-week period, 83 cents a second. That's a good deal of money. But of course, I'm able to calculate all that. And his final comment, the final fan comment, I give up. You are a genius. Well, that's nice of you to say. You see, he was sort of an adversarial fan. He thought I wouldn't be able to do all those calculations, but I was able to do it. So, I guess when it comes right down to it, with this whole song analysis, if I could make a living out of loving you, I'd be a millionaire in a week or two. I guess all we can really say at the end of the day on that, folks, is boy, I want Clay Walker to give me a big hug.